Welcome back to Resale Mania and welcome back to another thrifting video. We are starting off today's sourcing trip at Rethink Thrift. I'm waiting outside here with my competition and then we'll see what we can find to flip. So right off the bat, I came in, went to the glass case, and there's this Thermarest pump sack. I haven't looked it up yet, but a lot of camping inflatable stuff can sell really well for me. I'm not sure how much it's worth, but I'll look it up in a bit. And then there's this scope for $6. I'm not seeing, I don't know what brand that is, or I'll have to look this up as well, but I'll put it in the cart for now. And then this here is a huge score. So it's the Pet Safe S402855. It's $6.50, and just this collar alone sells really well. But the base, if it works, that'll be some good profit. So these always sell really fast for me. In the kitchen, there's this pot. I don't know this brand, Royox, R-O-Y-O-X, but it goes on induction cooktops, and I know those can be a little bit pricier at $6. I'll have to look this up as well. You guys watch my channel, you know I like to put stuff in the cart and then look it up at the end once I'm done looking around. This is $35, this Kelty bag. That'd just be too hard to ship for $35. Maybe a half off day I'll pick it up because Kelty stuff does sell really well, but that'd be a pain to ship. Then some Reeboks, some cross-training Reebok shoes, the Nano X2. It's a pretty decent model. 10's paying up. These always sell well for me. And then next to them were these Skechers slip-ons. They are brand new, but this model doesn't sell well for me. They're $15. If they make it a half off day, I'd pay $7.50 for them. But I'm gonna leave those. But then there's this Nordstrom. Norway sweaters have done well for me in the past. I've never heard of this brand. It's $10. I will put this one in the cart for now. And then there's also this Athleta jacket for $8. Older style, but it's nice windbreaker rain jacket. I think that'll be worth it. And so I gotta look at this belt because you guys know I like to pick up some belts. They do sell well for me if they have a brand. I'm not seeing, feels like good quality though, but I'm not seeing a brand on this one. What is this? Empty bottles. Okay, interesting. Free Spirit remote trainer. I don't think this one's going to be anything crazy. We'll add it to the growing pile of stuff to look up. So not sure what this is. Outdoor Research. I know the brand. Very good brand. It's $8. Uber Tube Kit. I don't think that's going to be worth $8. So these are Hoka slide sandals. These always sell well for me. They're in pretty decent condition. A little dirty, but their base price of $5, so that's going to be a pickup. So some models of Nikes do better than others, obviously. This is the ACG model. I don't know if it's discontinued or not. I'm not sure, maybe not. But this model style does do, not style, but the model, the ACG, you'll see it down there, Nike ACG, always sells really well for me. These are base price of $5, so those are definitely gonna be worth it. Alright, so all clothing is $2.50 unless marked. I found this Athleta sweatshirt, base price, I'll pick that up. And then I had never heard of this brand before. The brand is Cookies. That's the symbol. It just felt like good quality. Looked it up. I'm having a hard time finding exact comps on this, but it looks like I can get like 40 to 50. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Hello, Hank. How are you today? The cat is sometimes super friendly and sometimes a little mean. Bit me a couple times. A couple more clothing finds. This little cool button down for base price. That's $20. And then a nice Carhartt hoodie. This one is $6. The Rain Defender loose fit. Yeah, that'll sell very well this time of year. There's so many Santa Clauses, and they're old from like the 1990s. I just don't have a lot of knowledge on this stuff. I feel like that's worth $2 though. I know the basic brands. Or not the basic, but the common, like Goodwill. Oh, that one makes noise. You would not expect it from that one. I don't know. That one's cool. 2004. Let's see, there's a bunch over here. There's this little Mrs. Claus, like cat claws. That's cool. 1992. Bronwyn. I don't know. I don't know enough about this stuff. So I decided to check the women's, and I'm glad I did. I found 2 pairs of shorts. These are Viore. You see that V there? These should sell for $30. And these are just like an Athleta skirt. That should sell for 15 to 20. So for $2.50 each, I'll take them. Alright, so I spent some time looking everything up, and the only thing I'm putting back is this. I just couldn't really find anything on it. The scope sells for like 30. This sells for like 25, so for $4, and it has an extra remote that I can sell for like 10 in there. There's 2 remotes, so that's nice. Then all the clothing is going to be good. Nordstrick sells for like 50 to 60, so that's going to be a buy. So yeah, great stop. All right, what an absolutely great first stop of the day, guys. $75.85 on everything. I had a $5 off card. She charged me $5 for this sleeping pad. I looked it up. This brand seems to do pretty well. The Thermarest, it looks like, I'm thinking I can get 50 for it, maybe more. The Pet Safe dog fence. So if I sell these together, I can probably get about $100 for it very quickly. I could also sell just the collar for 50 to 60. I have bought one of these before, and this thing was having issues, so I just sold the collar, and so either way, make money back. But yeah, great find. These, I listed 2 of these the other day, and they both sold for like $60 in a day, so that's awesome. This dog training system, lower end brand obviously, but with the second remote, it sells for $25 with just a 1 remote and the collar, and like I said, I can get about another 10 to 15 for just that remote. So overall, we did really well. I told you guys about the scope. I think I can get like 30 for it. And then you guys saw all the shoes, all the great clothing finds. I don't pick up all Reeboks, right? But the cross-training like shoes, especially the Nano model, always sell really well for me. At least $40, usually, you know, well, at least 30, usually upwards of 40 to 50. So yeah, overall, I think we did really well for 75. And Hank is coming to say goodbye. We'll see you later, buddy. I gotta go to Goodwill. Gotta go to Goodwill. And the next stop on today's sourcing trip is Goodwill. First find are these Nikes for $8. It's a neat looking model. I feel like that's going to be worth it. So if you guys have seen any video I've ever watched, you know one of my favorite things to pick up are rock climbing shoes. This one is unfortunately destroyed. You always want to check the tips. So I'm putting those back. Then these, I haven't checked the tips on these. Okay, those seem to be good. They're $6. Are these, what brand is these? Southwest. Not sure the brand, but for $6 these are definitely worth it. They always sell for at least 30. Then there's an Easton baseball glove for $6. I'll have to look up the exact model, but I feel like that might be worth it. Here's a nice Wagner pot for $4. Yeah, I think that's gonna be worth it for sure. Are these Scentsy branded is the question. That's a cute wax warmer, but don't think it, yeah, no, it's not Scentsy. Any of these? No. Yeah. The Scentsys are the main ones that sell, obviously. There are other brands that sell, but I'm gonna leave them. Ooh, that's heavy. $8. Chrysler car stereo unit. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be worth $8. There's this bag, and it's really nice, but I cannot tell what brand it is. It looks like it fell off or something, but the tags for the zipper say YKK, which is usually a good sign that something has some value, but I don't see a brand on the inside or out. Yeah. Over in the women's shoes are these Echo Gore-Tex spikeless golf shoes for $8. Women's don't sell as well as men's, but these still go for like $40 pretty consistently, so I'm gonna grab them. You guys saw at the last stop I picked up the Hoka slides. Avia makes a knockoff that look just like them, but obviously they're not worth anywhere near as much as the Hokas, so they tricked me. I thought those were Hokas. What are these? Oh, they're Ultras. They're $15 though. Make sure the boa cables actually work. You always want to test them because they can break. You gotta push them down to hear that pop, and then you do that, and then to loosen them you pull up. But yeah, that one seems to work. Let's see, 15's paying up, but I think this model might be so like good enough to get me. All right, that one was hard to do one-handed, but both boa cables do work. 15. I'm gonna have to look them up. I'll put them in the cart and look them up in a bit, but I think those are gonna be worth it. Not certain yet. The majority of toy sections I've been to, and Goodwills all around the country, tend to not be very good for me. This Goodwill I have done really well at in the toy section. It's like the only Goodwill I've done well in the toy section. It's a Ankylosaurus. I know some dinosaur stuff can sell well. It's a dragon. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's a Schleich dinosaur. Brand new Schleich dinosaur for $2.99. That might be worth it. Schleich's a good brand. We'll look him up. I think that's the only one over here that might be worth getting. What's this? 2005. Alright, so these guys do sell for like 10 to 12 bucks. So for 3, I am going to leave them. But if you can get them for like, you know, $1, quarter of a yard sale, definitely pick them up. Finding good jackets this time of year is going to be hard because of pricing. Like this Ariat jacket here, if it was their, you know, summer price, which is like $5.99, this would be worth it because this would sell for like 40 bucks, Ariat Tech, but for 13 it's just not enough profit left. That's why I say buy them all year, even if they're slower sellers, because they raise the prices in the winter. But during the summer you can get them for cheap, get good deals, and end up making some really good profit later on in the year. I'm putting back the Easton glove. I'd only be willing to pay like a couple bucks for it because it sells for like 20. But these were just put out, these Oakley goggles for 2 bucks. Good condition. Those are definitely going to be a pickup. I'm glad I came back over here because those sell for like 30. Oh, and I looked up the Ultras. It's the Mont Blanc model, and these sell for like 75 bucks, so I definitely am going to pay the 15. I don't tend to spend a lot of time in the hat section, but the Masters logo caught my eye. Masters brand, $4. Hats here are a little bit more expensive than most Goodwills, but I think that's going to be worth $4. So today my Goodwill is doing a half off CDs and media. So I looked in the DVD section, and I believe even seasons are $2.99. I don't see a separate thing on there. There's the complete series of Highlander season 1 through 6. So it's $1.50 times $1.50 times 6. Sorry, it's like gonna be like 10 bucks, and the whole complete series sells for like 60. So if they are gonna be $1.50 each, I'll get them. I'll have to make sure they're not more, but I think that's gonna be a good buy. There's also the complete series of Emergency, but being roughly $10, they only sell for about 30, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. All right, I checked out. I spent $47 even on everything. I put back the DVD series because they were not $3 each, they were $8 each. So not enough profit left after everything. 24 into 60 just wouldn't be worth it. But I got everything you see here. The Ultra shoes should make me my money back on their own. I'm pretty sure that stereo unit's gonna be at least 100 bucks. I haven't comped it out yet, but yeah, we got some good stuff. It is now the next day, and it is half off day at Four Corners Thrift, so we're gonna head there. They open up in about 15 minutes, so we're gonna drive over there and see what we can find. Right, Hank? This is Fergie. You guys don't see Fergie often. Hi, buddy. I've also finally convinced Jess to come with me. Finally, it's been like, 6 months. All right, we're here. They're about to open up. Let's see if we can find some goodies. First find are some Ariat boots. They're going to be 10. They just need some Doc Martin Wonder Balm to clean them up, and they should be good. Little Jedi Mickey, new with tags. It's $4 though. It's a little pricey. We'll throw it in the cart for now. Then we have some Columbia snow boots for $7.50. Those should go for about $40, I would assume. Some Nike Metcons for $3.50. I'm not going to turn down Metcons for $3.50. That's a great deal. Some Timberlands, but that model doesn't do too well. These Crocs should be good for $3. Yeah, those are going to be a pickup too. Looking like a good shoe stop so far. Then we have some Atomic ski boots. They are going to be 10. Atomic's a pretty decent brand. So this basket's going to be good for $5. These are Yakima roof racks with a bunch of other accessories. These sell for pretty good money this time of year. And it's a little busy right now, but we'll go over these more in detail in a bit. Alright, so 2 things. These are over here for some reason. These Nikes, they are 10 bucks. That's going to be a pickup. But I'm hoping to find the motor base to this here. It's oh, they might not have it because this is only $4. I'm still going to get this because this should sell, but this goes to like some sort of tumbler device. I just listed one for $100 and it already has watchers on it, so I'm sure I can get like 25 for this. I'm not familiar with this brand, but it looks nice. Cool style way lead-em. Ski snowboard helmet for $2.50. Now's the time of year to pick these up because they sell. Here's this Pet Safe collar. It doesn't look to be in there, but it is in there. I did check. It's $5. These always sell great for me, as you guys have seen me pick up, so that'll be worth it. I missed these Ariat slip-ons the first go around. They are going to be $3. This style of Ariat always sells well for me for about $30 to $35. I also missed these Vibram 5 Fingers for $3. That is definitely a pickup. If you guys have watched my channel, you know I love to pick these up as they always sell really fast. It's a cool little Starbucks tumbler for $2.50. Cool design. Yeah, I might grab that for whatnot. So some water filters can sell for a ton of money. This one here is not worth a ton, but it's only going to be $1. Sells for like $15. It's lightweight, so it'll ship under a pound. So I'm gonna grab it. Well, I think I am set. I've got a very full cart here, some great finds. See what Jess found. Looks like you found a few clothing items. What do we got?
I don't know where the tag is on this, but it says aloe.
Oh, nice.
It says it's yellow tag with a 10, but it was over here.
Yeah. Well, yellow tag clothing is not half off, but I think that'll still be worth 10.
We need to find the size tag.
Cool design. Yeah, we'll look for it in a second, but that's hopefully going to be a good buy.
Yeah. Piranha?
Piranha? Is it base price?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, grab those. Those sell for like 20.
I don't know about this one, but Urban Outfitters.
Oh no, Urban Outfitters does not sell for me.
Alright,
let's see if we can find the size tag to this. I mean, you can always do measurements too. I feel like that's a style that'll sell. What Jess is doing here is she's looking in the pockets for the size, because sometimes some brands like Lululemon especially does it. We don't know if Aloe does it, but trying to see if the size is hidden in one of the pockets or under a flap. Like with all Lululemon, they'll have a hidden size tag like in one of their pockets. So hoping this one does. All right, we were unsuccessful in finding it. If it was like $5, I would take a chance on it and try to figure it out, but it's hard to determine the size without a size tag, of course. I feel like this would be worth like $40 though. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to leave it. That is unfortunate. Yeah. We did it. Alright, so we spent $62 on this entire full cart. Got receipts blowing. It was $144 and then it became $72, and then I had the $10 off card. So it came down to $62. Got a nice full cart of stuff. I'm not going to go over everything again. Can you come a little closer just for sound with the highway there? Okay, so a lot of shoes, as you guys saw, a lot of really good shoes. But this is what I was going to discuss further. Yakima roof rack stuff sells great for me. These are for like skis and snowboards. This is a smaller one. The bigger ones sell for more money, but these always go for 45 to 50. And then there's these little brackets in here, and these sell for like 15 to 20 bucks a piece on their own, and there's 4 of them in there. So for $5 for all of that, there's going to be some good money to be made, especially this time of year when it's ski season coming up. I looked up the little Mickey Mouse, and I thought 4 was going to be too much for it, but it's from 2011. One sold for 30 bucks. And there's another one listed for 65, so I'll probably list it for 30 and get it sold. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. The Starbucks tumbler is going to go on Whatnot. The ski boots should go for 60 to 70. And with that, we're going to head to Goodwill. Next stop on the sourcing trip, Goodwill. First finder are going to be these little Nikes. I'm not sure what model this is. They are Air Maxes, but they're $8, so that's going to be a pickup. Got some Salomon ski boots for 15. Good model, good condition. I'll grab those. There's a lot of ducks over here. Oh, this one's wood and hollow. It's missing this piece, I'm thinking. I don't know, that has a signature on it. I might have to look it up. What do we have? Emergency jump starter. If I can set it down without it falling. Little looking, I don't know if that's worth 6 or not. Don't find a lot here in the tools. What is this? Wow, nothing crazy. It's a bunch of little massagers over here. Oh, that's a Homedics one. That one might be good. Monat? I'm gonna have to look these up, make sure they aren't anything crazy. I'm also gonna have to look this up. Revo Labs. It feels like good quality, something that might be valuable, but I'm not certain. But I just looked up this radio, C Crane CC Radio 2. That looks to be like a $50 to $60 radio, so for 10 bucks, I'm picking it up. I didn't find much in the women's shoes. There's these Hokas for 8. It's a good model. Obviously, they're just really dirty. They're in terrible condition. Some treadwear, but I could probably still get 35 for these as a beater pair, so I'm going to grab them. A lot of people like to have a spare pair of running shoes, but they don't want to spend money, on a pair in mint condition or new, so they'll buy a pair that's kind of worn for cheap, just to have extra lying around, and they always sell well for me. All right, so this is a nice score, $8. This is an all clad with the copper ring. That adds value to it. This is a heavy duty one too. This is Williams Sonoma. Yeah, that one's gonna be really good. It's $8. I bet you that's a $50 pot at least. I just found a wherever super shooter for $4 in the box. Yeah, that's gonna be a pickup around Christmas time. Thanksgiving, Christmas, these always fly off the shelves. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh, and it's new with tags, $8. Dude, that has to be worth the $8. Even if not, it'll sell on Whatnot. He's got the little bugs in his mouth too. That's really cool. I'm definitely grabbing him. So I'm surprised that neither of these massagers are going to be worth it. I didn't expect this one to be, but I genuinely thought the Homedics one would be worth it. So that is a surprise to me. Little Apple keyboard, but for $6. Over in the men's, there's this Mountain Hardware jacket. It is $13. That is definitely hang up, but I mean, it's in good condition. And honestly, I think this will sell fairly quickly. 13's a lot, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. All right, this is interesting. So that's the Masters Golf logo, but it's Sims branded, which is a really good brand. I don't know if they did a collab or what, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab that for $4. There's another one, but as you can see, it has some water damage to the top, and that's Flex Fit, so not even Sims. I think I'm set with my cart. Now I just gotta go find Jess and see if she found anything. I'm not quite sure where she is. Target spotted. Dun 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 dun. Hi.
My hand's about to fall.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff. Throw it on. We'll go over here and look at it. You don't want to throw it on the cart?
Nah.
All right.
Strong, independent woman.
If you say so.
You ready?
So what do we have? What? Oh, cool. That's funny. Yoga dead guy. All right, what do we got?
ADHD, sorry. Hallie Hansen?
$10. Man, they've raised their jacket prices. If this was their normal price, I would get it, but for 10, that's just too much.
I don't remember what Ralph Lauren one is good. I remember you saying something with an American flag.
Which one am I thinking? This is $7. That one might be good. This isn't the one I was talking about. I don't remember the one I was talking about, but there's some sort of branch of Ralph Lauren that sells for crazy money.
I'm just noticing stains on this, but it's Woolrich.
What are the stains?
Just kind of like spaghetti stains.
I don't know if that would come out.
I don't think it's going to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on that one, unfortunately.
Okay.
That would be a buy, but...
This is mine for work. Gotta stay nice and warm. Might as well shop here before the mall.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're struggling.
I know. Burton.
It has a custom thing on a bald face, and for $7. The Burton hoodies don't sell as well as the jackets. These go for like $20. The jackets do sell for pretty good money.
You put it in the no pile, guys.
I did put it in the no pile.
Steel?
Yes, Steel's a really good brand. 7's paying up for it, but these always sell really well.
And Good American. We had this full conversation before.
Didn't we look it up and it wasn't good though?
And you bought them.
Let's double check comps, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. All right, so I won't tell her, but she was right. Good American jeans do sell. They're $8 and they go for about $40. So I'll probably grab both of those. I think those would be good. So we're about to head to check out, but a new pants rack came out, and I've never heard of this brand. W2W. The brand is Wash to Wear. They're suede pants. And I had to look them up because they're definitely vintage, old tag. They're $7, and it looks like I can get like $50 for these. So those are gonna be a pickup. Move. All right, so we spent $102 on everything. Got this is Simba, right? Simba. Yeah. Hit the plush. It's new with tags, so I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty good. But the best find, I'm gonna guess, is this all-clad pot. Really good condition too. Got the super shooter. All the clothing you guys saw. Just kind of toss that right there. I got 2 pairs of shoes, the hat, this thing. Yeah, $50 to $70 on that. Oh, I looked this up. There's one sold new for like 100 and I think it was like 130. So I'm gonna shoot for $50. Got the ski boots, which will sell great this time of year. And yeah, and the shoes. And that is gonna wrap up this stop. Next stop is gonna be Doovers Thrift, a locally owned thrift store. Walked in and they're giving away free helmets. Interesting. Free happens to be my favorite price. That's probably gonna be worth $3. I'll grab that one. This one, yeah, that one's kind of stained up on the inside. I'll grab this one. And there's a free Webkins with the tag and code. I will grab that one too. I used to play Webkins a lot when I was a little kid. Holy ski boots. They do price up the boots a little bit here. They're like 25 a piece minimum, so I'll probably leave them. This is a good model of New Balance, but they're $15. It's just not gonna be worth $15. If they were $10, I'd grab them. Here's some Adidas Ultra Boost though for $15. I've never seen this model before. I'll have to look it up, make sure it's nothing crazy. Mr. and Mrs. Gnomes, that's cute. There's a few really nice jackets, but they're all priced up quite a bit, like Marmot Goose Down for $30. This is, I don't know that brand. Oakley ski jacket for $30. That's a little much for resale, great for personal use. Mountain Hardware. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of really good clothing in, but it's usually a little bit priced up for resale value. Incline. Someone likes frogs. Those are pretty cute. If I had, well, when I have a garden, these would look good in there, but it's almost winter, so there's no point in setting up my new garden yet. There's some Black Diamond ski snowboard mittens for $8. They have Polar Tech, they're nice. $8's paying up though. I don't know, I think I'm gonna grab them. Alright, so Jess just found this and then wandered off. Okay, so Off-White is a collaboration that you guys really want to look out for, especially the shoes. I was not expecting that. Alright, well anyways, especially with the shoes. So I've never heard of this brand, Lee Ikasi. It's an Off-White collab. It's $10. I looked it up on eBay and Terapeak, and nothing on eBay or Terapeak listed or sold in the last 2 years. Googled it, it comes up. I'm not really sure how much it's going to be worth, but like some Off-White stuff can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. I don't think this is worth that. I think maybe 40 to 50.
Optimism.
It's $10, but yeah, optimism. I think I'm going to take a chance on it though, and it might be the best find of the stop because I haven't really found anything.
Of the day.
I wouldn't go that far. Definitely not that far. Don't tell her. I am no purse expert, but that is as fake as it gets. There's no Michael Kors. Checked out, spent $33 on everything. $43 if you include just a sweater she got for personal, but $33 for resellable goods. But I did look up the Adidas Ultra Boost, and they sell for, well, there's one sold for $80, and then the Black Diamond gloves, those sell for better money than I expected them to. They go for like $50. These are a little worn, so I'm gonna probably list them for $40, and then we'll see what the Off-White goes for, but I think that's gonna be a good buy. But with that, that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. I promise I'll come back more. Shut